Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Nolan from Straight Talk with Nolan. Now, we are always inspired by the stories we get to hear from around the globe. And today, on Straight Talk with Nolan, we get to speak to my dear friend Anna Auria, all the way from Belgium. She's a single mom. She's a single mom to a beautiful girl as well. And the reason why we're talking to Anna today is because her story touched us and it inspired us. So you see, she was misdiagnosed with a mental illness that has affected her life till now. Anna is also a light worker who feels strongly about helping others. And this is a great value to have that many people don't have out there. So welcome, Anna.
Thank you.
So before we get into the details, please can you share a bit more information about yourself? Give us a bit more, tell us a bit more about yourself, who you are, etc.
Yes, sure. Like you said, I'm Anna. I'm 36 years old. I have a beautiful daughter, who's 6 years old. I'm a single mom. And the most important thing I want to share is that I'm a Mind Valley student. This is all about self-growth and transformation and brought me into a very healthy lifestyle. Healthy food, meditation every morning, breath work, gratitude is very healing for everyone, as for me. People who inspire me in life or Vision Lakiani, Michael Beckwith, Dr. Livery, Dr. Joe Dispenza, and two MDs, Peter R Breggin and Samuel Lee. This brings me actually to what my purpose is in life. My purpose is bringing awareness about mental health and bringing awareness about the need for a natural approach instead of using medicine. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. That's interesting. I love that you focus so much on self-development as well. And I keep saying to as many friends as possible that are coming across with focus on yourself and help yourself every single day to be the better version of yourself. Now, I know on your journey, it hasn't been an easy journey. You were diagnosed at a very early age, in fact, and from that age, you were given some very toxic medication to take, and which caused a lot of harm, not only to yourself, but toxic medication can harm anyone out there as well. So tell us a bit more about what's happened since then, from the time you started taking this toxic medication to now.
Yes, I will do. And first thing I want to say is, yes, this is not only my story, but the story of people around the globe. And I'm telling my story for myself and all other people who are suffering from this medicine. First of all, if I talk about my story and started on my 17 years old when I was diagnosed, I enlighten you a little bit about my childhood. And what I want to share is that I come out of a very wealthy, material wealthy family, but traumatized family. On the age of 5 years old, I lost my sister in an accident, and that affected me and my family in a way that we got separated from each other. Then when I was 17 years old, I started rebelling like all people rebel on certain age, it's needed. But I ran away because I couldn't handle the tension at home anymore. I came back home, and at that point, my parents couldn't handle me anymore in a way that they didn't know what to do. They didn't know where to go, and they seek help in psychiatry. The psychiatrist who was talking with me decided right away from this girl has a bipolar disorder. I was put on meds and was told to take those medicine for the rest of my life. I've been suffering highly from the side effects, the effects of the medication, in a way that I was unknown about psychiatry. I didn't know what was true, what was not true. So I listened to my doctor. And Once I tried to get off my medicine, I went into extreme anxiousness, and I was put into a psychiatric hospital where the doctors told me, you can't stop your medicine, because if you stop your medicine, you see what happens, you get sick again. And I was put on more medicine. And that went on for like 10, 15 years, that I thought, okay, I have a mental illness that will be for the rest of my life. I can't function in life. I don't know what I do, but I was really distracted and very anxious about my future. So this is the hard part, and the hardest part to share with you, Nolan. Yeah, really. Yeah. But luckily, I came to people who know more about medicine, and in a way that it was a relief to me, because I knew that this medicine weren't good at all. They were toxic. But Peter Breggin was a person who enlightened me with, he's a psychiatrist, American psychiatrist, and he wrote books and movies about what does medicine actually do. And this is where we come to the point that, yes, psychiatric medications are very toxic. They bring imbalances on a neurochemical level, and it shows in two things. First of all, you stop producing dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. We need as a human to function and to feel happy and feel good in life and succeed in what you want to do in life. This is about the thing that actually the frontal lobes we have as a human, what makes us human. Our social behavior is highly disrupted. I mean, it's very hard to focus. Your memory is attached. Your intuition, your empathy is highly interrupted. And I thought that I could see that in my personal life, that I wasn't able to grow on any area in my life, not in relationships, not professionally, not any area. Luckily for me, with this knowledge and this awareness, I started to work on myself and self-growth, and started with Mind Valley. And this brought me to a point that I'm more aware about myself, that I love myself more. I discovered by RTT, like, wow, I'm my own best friend. Wow, this is great. Oh my God, I don't have to listen to what other people say about me. I only listen to myself, and I know that I'm not a mental patient. And I became more authentic. And all those things were very beautiful and enlightening. And I thought maybe I don't have any problems with this medicine. But I was very confronted with it on the moment that I started my course to become an RTT practitioner. And we had this meeting online, 4 hours with exercises and everything. And I was confronted that I have no memory, I have no focus, I have no empathy. We had to do an exercise online, and a very easy, simple exercise. And I realized that I couldn't have the empathy to do it. So after the meeting, I just started crying, and I was like, I have to do something first. I have to be honest to myself. First, I need to be of these toxic meds to have my life back, physically, spiritually, and mentally.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's touching. So if I get you correctly, somebody made a decision when you were still young that you needed to go onto this medication, and that's what caused this whole journey of yours. So somebody made the decision based on whatever they thought at the time. That's really sad. So I can imagine how many other people out there today are going through similar circumstances, where maybe parents or uncles and aunts are just saying there's something wrong with this person, just put them onto this medication. Why? Just to keep them quiet and out of the way. It's really sad, really sad. So Anna, you mentioned psychiatrist Peter R Breggin as well. So he's a psychiatrist and he's come up with what, alternate medication, right?
Well, Peter R Breggin is an amazing person in a way that he dedicated his life to show what psychiatry really is, what really happens there, and awareness about medication in a way that he brings lawsuits into in America about people who got committing a crime, got suicidal because of the medicine, and he is always up to the pharmaceutical industry and showing that these people are responsible for it. Yeah. He has, how I discovered Peter R Breggin is about his simple truths about psychiatry. That's a series of videos you can find on the internet. I recommend it to see it on YouTube, where the truth is coming out, and that you can actually, the medicine make this the situation worsen the situation. If you get off of the medicine, you don't have, it's not a proof that you have a relapse of your illness, but because of the highly intoxicating of those medicine, it's a withdrawal reaction. You can perfectly help somebody out who is suffering mentally, because mental suffering is real. But you can do that with what he is doing with psychotherapy, and help somebody out and bring it, all those diagnoses who are made up in a book where psychiatrists is using, back to normal mental feelings and emotions. And you lost your job, you lost a loved one. It's real, but you don't need medicine for that.
Yeah.
And yes.
No, you're right, 100%.
Well, the book I want to share is Psychiatric Withdrawal, a guide for prescribers, therapists, patients, and their families. This is this book. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay.
Psychiatric Drug Withdrawal.
Yes, this is the latest books that Peter R Breggin made. He made some more, like Medication Madness is a book of him, or Toxic Psychiatry is another book.
Wow.
And this shows more in detail what medications are doing. One I want to share is the lithium medication I'm on. It's actually, if you take that medicine, you're gonna see that before that medicine was used, somebody who was diagnosed with bipolar didn't have any relapse, or maybe one relapse in their whole life. On the moment the medicine came in, the relapse of the sickness is doubling, tripling, just because of the medicine. That's the whole truth about medication. Even sleep medication can cause psychosis. So yeah, the beautiful thing I wanna end this about my research is that there are more people who are coming up for a natural approach, and this is about the spiritual guide to mental health. And I wanted to share that. It's from Samuel Lee.
Oh, the spiritual guide to mental health. And that's Samuel Lee, right?
That's the Samuel Lee, MD, yes. Oh. So it's needed, it's hardly needed. And those two people inspired me enormously to realize what we were talking about today.
Yeah. I love what you're actually doing, Anna, because you've taken the fact that this is your life, and now you're taking back your life. You're taking control of your life. And you at the end of the day, you are in charge of your life, right? So I'm happy that you've actually done this. Now, I know with serotonin and dopamine, like serotonin, if we have a lack of it, it's going to lead to anxiety, depression, etc. So the medication that you were taking was basically causing the lack, right? Causing the reduction in serotonin and dopamine in your body.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I managed to live in a way that I can do my household. I can take care of my daughter. I can take care of myself, the household, everything. But I have no life. I'm surviving, actually. I can't do a job. I can't do what I really want to do in life. I can't grow on any level. So it's a stagnation and a very empty place I'm in, actually.
Yeah. No, I can only imagine, but hats off to you for taking a stance and stepping up and making sure that you can fix your life. And it's all because of all the self-development work that you've done. And also, you've actually taken what you've learned now and you want to share it with as many people as possible out there to help them. Because a lot of people just give up. They just don't want to do anything at all with their life. I mean, I always have this fight with a lot of people. I keep saying to them, you have no idea what medication does to your system. You have no idea what taking 10, 12 tablets a day is doing to you on the inside. It's just unreal. And people don't get it. Like, you've taken the ownership and the accountability for yourself, and you've done the research, etc., which is like really great. I know you said that the alternate medicine center is in Arizona as well, right? Is that where the treatment is?
Yes, it is. Well, first of all, Samuel Lee is actually the medical director of ADMC.
Okay.
So, yes. So, what is Ultraflex about? This is about, for me, a solution to get a withdrawal from this medicine. You have to realize that this is a very, very dangerous thing. You need the right people around, and that's the approach that Ultraflex do. Is in basically they're gonna help you withdraw from this medicine with supplements to make the withdrawal safe and possible.
Okay.
Next to that, they have a wire of things who can help you to have a safe medication withdrawal and needed is very healthy food, meditation, movement, yoga, sauna, and much more who makes it possible. They're actually the best center worldwide to taper off medications. And I would love to go there because here in Europe, I didn't find anyone who followed me in this knowledge. And there are no centers available in Europe. And I would love to go to ADMC. I would like today take my plane and get to Arizona and do the treatment. So I'm able to first do my treatment and then be able to stand next to those people to bring this natural approach worldwide.
Yeah.
But the thing is that because of all the blocks in my neurochemistry, I'm not able to work or to save money or anything. So there is actually where I'm asking for help on that point to help me finance my treatment. Mm-hmm. And the treatment, because they work on a small scale and they have to go against the pharmaceutical industry, the price is $65,000. And I'm asking to help me to fund it because I've been thinking like, okay, if like 2,000 people, I can reach 2,000 people and each person is only $34 a person, then I'm able to do the treatment.
Yeah. No, great. So, okay, so we'll just get to that in a second. The first thing I want to go back to is, so when you go to Arizona, the first thing they would do is help you to withdraw from the meds that you were taking all these years. So that's the step one. And after you do the withdrawal, they adjust you. Well, I wouldn't say adjust you, but they kind of give you natural supplements to help you start regaining everything that you've lost in memory and all of those kind of things, right? Or getting back to who you should be as a person.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I like that.
And also they're realistic in it that sometimes people take for the rest of their lives the natural adds into their neurochemistry that can be needed. Yes.
Yeah. No, that's great, because that's a very good point, because the whole world should tend to go to natural remedies and not toxic medication. We see it now with this pandemic. I mean, everybody is up in arms about finding a cure, a vaccine and stuff. But if I think back, you know what, just go and do natural stuff. Drink a glass of lemon water in the morning and one in the evening before you sleep, and you'll be absolutely fine. It's as simple as that. People chase the easy way out, and this is where they actually go wrong. They fail to realize, if you're doing it temporarily, if you've got a headache or something, let's just say you take a tablet just to cure the headache, maybe it's okay at the point, but when you start doing this medication every single day, this is when you adding these toxins into your body. So that's like really the scary part. No, great. And so I want to go back to the fundraising, right? So I know you have set up a fundraising page, and the ask that we're asking to all the viewers out there, to every one of you out there today, we are asking you, please, let's help Anna out in a quest to go for the treatment. As you heard, it's natural treatment. There's no harm to it. So if each person can contribute like $34, we need 2,000 people to contribute $34. That will help her to actually go to Arizona and get the treatment done as well. So she does have a fundraising page set up for this. We will be sharing the link at the end of this video. So please go on and donate. If you know somebody in corporate or anywhere else that's willing to sponsor the whole amount, that's also really great. Here's somebody who's going all out to make sure that she can start living her life for her and for her daughter. And her, in return, she wants to help as many people as possible. I mean, that is fantastic, right? This is somebody who's thinking not only about herself. So that's my request to every one of you. We will share the information at the end. We're also going to share 2 other videos, right, Anna, by the work that was done by Peter R Breggin, and we're going to share some research that was done by Samuel Lee as well. You have seen the books. We'll type out the names of the books as well, so that you can go and do your own research and understand it better as well. Right. So I think from my side, I'm so thankful and grateful that Anna made the time to open up to us and to speak to us today as well. And like I said, our plea is to you, to everyone out there, to come to assistance, come and help us, help Anna. You know, she wants to create this awareness out there. So please come and help us. So in saying that, Anna, do you have any last words for our viewers? Anything else that you want to put out to everyone?
First of all, thank you for listening. I hope I could inspire you with my story. Let's be aware of this medicine, and thank you so much for helping me by my fundraiser. Like Nolan said, you're not only helping me, but all people around who have the same issues. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Anna. I'm really humbled and honored to have to speak to you today. I know you because we both are students at Mind Valley for a while. We've been communicating, and you know, it's the first time I've heard the whole story from you as well. It really has touched my heart, and I will still be working together with you so that we can get as many people as possible to help us with our fundraising as well. And you know, to all the viewers, let's help Anna. Let's do something, right? So thank you once again for your time. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it, and abundant blessings to everyone. So this is Straight Talk with Nolan. We will forward the information soon. And I thank you once again for sharing your story. Really, really touching.
Right.
Right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Anna.